I thought I was alone, but something inside my house was enjoying that I was. Mom and dad were at a wedding. I had all flat to myself, and I was too happy. But I didn't know that this happiness was about to turn into the scariest memory of my life. It was around 11:30 p.m. The whole house felt strangely so quiet. I could hear my own breathing. I went to the kitchen to get water. That's when I heard it off faint from the switchboard in the hall. The hall light began flickering. On off, on off. It felt deliberate, but I was alone. I moved closer to the switchboard. The moment I stepped near it, the sound stopped. The flickering stopped, just like someone had heard my footsteps and frozen. I told myself, maybe it's just my imagination. But then the kitchen tap turned on by itself. Water started pouring out loudly. My hands went cold. I rushed back, shut the tap, and the moment I turned it off, the TV in the hall switched on by itself. Now I was scared. The screen showed no signal. A low hiss of static filled the room. I tried to pick up the remote, but my hands were trembling. Without turning the TV off, I ran toward my room and my foot slipped. I fell hard. As I hit the floor, I saw a face on the TV screen. Blurry but extremely close, extremely real. I told myself it was an illusion, but inside I was shaking. I had barely stood up when suddenly someone blew a light breath near my hair, cold as ice. I froze. I turned around. No one. I couldn't lie to myself anymore. This wasn't imagination. This was real. Someone else was inside this house. Someone who was enjoying this. I went into my room. As I tried to close the door, the wardrobe handle started moving slowly, then harder, then violently, like someone inside was trying to come out. I backed into the corner. Who's inside? Who's inside? I kept repeating again and again. Suddenly the handle stopped. Silence for a few seconds. Then a faint laugh came from inside the wardrobe, watching me, mocking me. Tears filled my eyes. I grabbed my phone, tried calling my dad. The call didn't connect. The network only worked in the hall. The moment I stepped out, the hall lights being flicker again. Then the doorbell rang. Once, twice, then continuously, without a pause. As if someone was pressing it without stopping. I gathered courage and looked through the peephole. Outside, pitch black, like something was blocking it. But I could hear a broken voice again and again. Open the door, open the door, open the door. It wasn't a man voice, not a woman either. It sounded like two voices speaking together, one heavy, one extremely thin, and then a long black sharp finger slowly pushed inside through the peephole. I screamed, stepped back, and instantly the lights of entire flat went out. Complete darkness. And the most terrifying part, whoever was doing all this in my house that night, I saw them the next morning in the CCTV footage. What I saw in the CCTV footage the next morning was far worse than I expected. Read the full story in the free book, link in the description.